What is up, everybody? This is Atticus, the Death Meddler. Before we get down to the topic at hand here and to introduce this special guest, I just want to let you know that, I hope all of you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hope you had a great time with your friends and family. I know I have. I just celebrated my 24th birthday. And I hope all of you survived the horrors that is Black Friday. Though I don't do Black Friday because I think it's just absolutely pointless. But that's just a whole nother story I'm not going to talk about. So, today we have our very special guests. Again, the Flaming Panda Bear.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's me, the Flaming Panda Bear here. Atticus has been kind enough to allow me to be on one of his videos again. This time we're talking about something that we discussed in our original collaboration, Ahmed the Clock Boy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, we were wrong. We were wrong. We thought that we actually made a very good video on the first one. We actually made really good points, made strong claims and all this other stuff. But the truth has finally been revealed. Mohamed is a conboy. He's basically a conboy. Not only is he demanding another apology to the town of Irving, Texas, he is demanding $15 million. I mean, an apology would be good, but $15 million? The fuck?
Yeah, I know, right, man? When we started our first collaboration, we were all on his side. We all jumped on the bandwagon. We all said it was just Islamophobia. And then he turns things right around and shows us his true colors.
I don't know what to say. I'm just absolutely speechless. I'm just dumbfounded right here. Like, he fooled us. He fooled us all. And this goes to me and Panda Bear as well. We should be kicking ourselves in the head. Though I'm still going to keep this video, but this is just going to be a follow-up. But just good fucking God, man. I mean, you are from Texas, so you need to get out your side of this whole thing right here.
Yeah, alright. It all started with Ahmed bringing a clock to school. And the teachers had called in the police and said it was a bomb. Well, we all jumped on that and we said it was Islamophobia and everything. Well, then we all found out that he was full of shit, that he had gutted a clock. And you can see videos about that all across Facebook and YouTube, that Ahmed gutted a clock and put it in a little pencil case. And, he even knew it was suspicious. But his teachers still told him that he shouldn't bring it to school anyway. He knew what was going to happen, and he still brought it to school anyway.
Like, I mean, the kid, I wouldn't say it's all of his plans. It's mostly coming from his family, especially his father. And, like, his father has a pretty colorful past over here. I mean, the one thing that really got me worked up, that got my blood boiling, because Ahmed Mohamed's family is originally from Sudan. And there's this one picture that really rallied me up so much, like got my blood boiling. And this picture I'm just going to show you this picture right here. You see this picture? The guy on the left is, of course, his father, and the guy on the right is the president of Sudan, Omar Al-Bashir, a fucking war criminal. You want to know what he's done? Darfur. That's all I'm going to say at that. He is a genocidal maniac. And what's even much more surprising is that Ahmed's father knows this guy pretty well. And he's not doing jack shit. He's basically just saying, he's not questioning Bashir. He's basically just, in support of, like, what he's doing to people in Darfur still. And I am just, wow.
Yeah, when I first saw that on Facebook, I thought it was originally, like a little publicity stunt, about their nationality and everything, and, him congratulating him. But Eventually, I took off the rose-colored glasses, so to speak, and I kind of saw it for what it was. I mean, the guy's a fucking genocidal maniac, like you said earlier. And I just don't understand, why they would do such a thing unless they were just doing it for show to begin with.
Ahmed's family has political ties with Omar al-Bashir, and this guy is like up in the ranks of Slobodan Milosevic, Hitler, Pol Pot, Stalin, and Idi Amin, for Christ's sakes. This and also Saddam Hussein, for crying out loud. Why aren't people getting all rallied up over this motherfucker? Why aren't people getting rallied up over Ahmed, knowing the fact that his family has ties with a genocidal maniac?
Well, it's the same reason why white people don't do anything to the Black Lives Matter movement. They're just going to be called racists and Islamophobics.
It's absolutely insane. Like what's going on right now, the whole Paris terrorist attacks and the influx of refugees that are trying to come to the states and stuff. I mean, I do feel bad for the Syrian refugees. We both agree on this. It sucks, but the fact of the matter is, you can't be careful with a bunch of ISIS sleeper agents or secret agents of ISIS that are like blending in with the refugees. So you gotta like take extra precautions. Then not to mention you had a recent attack on a Planned Parenthood and everybody's just saying, oh yep, all white people, which I called it.
Yeah, you did call it. And I am a supporter of Planned Parenthood. I know plenty of people that have had to use Planned Parenthood to get abortions, which, some people don't agree with, but let's face it. If you guys, first off, little off topic, but if you guys make abortions illegal, you're just going to make it more dangerous. That's why we have Planned Parenthood. And when I heard about it one of them getting shot up, it reminded me a bunch about some of the Christian fanatics that attempted to bomb others in the past. And that's the thing. Religious fanaticism.
It just comes in many forms. You have extremist Buddhists in Myanmar cleansing off Muslims in Myanmar. You have ISIS killing off Christians. And actually, Christians are a minority in the Arab world. So to say, not just in America, which, war and Christmas stuff. No, there is a new study that, Christians are the religious minority. Then, of course, you have the radical, Zionists driving off the Palestinians, which, of course, is just another topic that's going to get a lot of people blood boiling and stuff. And then you have this shit. You have this shit going on, which...
And, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. Religions want to blame each other, and yet they don't see that religion itself is the problem. Religions, they all base themselves on 2,000-year-old books or even older. Islam is probably the youngest of the three major religions, and it is actually the most violent because of that. It has yet to grow out of its violent ways. I mean, that was hundreds of years ago. We had the Crusades and other things in the name of Christianity. Well, we don't have that kind of stuff anymore, do we? It's all died out. A lot of religious people have finally said, hey, you know what? Maybe killing a bunch of people in the name of our God isn't such a good idea.
Not to mention, and I explained this in an earlier video, there were more jihads than there were crusades. So the crusades went on for a couple of a short period of time. Then you still had the jihad still going on. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, Islam's not really the religion of peace and stuff, but...
I mean, don't get me wrong, there are plenty of Muslims that are peaceful, but they, just like Christianity, are overshadowed by the fanatics and the zealots. The Christians, we have idiots like Josh Feuerstein, the Ku Klux Klan, that one pastor, I can't remember his name, but he's got a video on YouTube where he condemns the victims of the Paris attacks because they went to listen to a death metal band when yet Eagles of Death Metal isn't even an actual death metal band. They're just an indie rock band.
Oh my gosh, Steven Anderson, I covered that motherfucker. that really got my blood boiling, and I explained this perfectly on my one of my recent videos, which I'll have in the description below. But just we're a little bit off topic. All I'm just saying is that I mean, all of you people, and this is just including me and Panda Bear, like we were all fooled. We were all fooled. To all the people that, are who have defended Ahmed and are now upset over what the direction he's going to, spread this new hashtag that we're bringing out. Don't stand with Ahmed, because how can you stand over a boy whose family, especially his father, is a con man? Not to mention he has ties with the president of Sudan, who is a known genocidal war criminal. How can you stand next to a guy who has a pretty shady background there? And I'm pretty sure that his father is responsible for this whole mess. Because you know what? My victimization. My victimization. So yeah. And to the people that are still going on and continuing to support Ahmed Mohamed, yeah, you can just do me a favor and just fuck off. All right? Just please fuck off.
Yeah, just take off the rose-colored glasses, everyone. I mean, the guy conned us, okay? The guy got $3,000 or more so of technology. He got a full scholarship to a prestigious university. He got a visit to the White House. He got a public apology from the school, and yet he still wants $15 million and another public apology. This guy is just milking it for every single cent that he can. And don't get me wrong, you know, I do kind of feel bad for the guy because I feel like his parents just put him up to this shit. But at the same time, this kid knew exactly what he was doing. He knew that in a post 9/11 America, doing something like what he did would cause a lot of problems. And his teachers even told him that, but still, he decided to ignore his teachers and keep showing it around. And what really happened was a teacher eventually took it up, took it to the principal, and because of what it looked like due to school policy, and I'm saying school policy because I recently graduated from a Texas school, and this is one of our policies. If it looks anything suspicious, call it into the police. And that's what happened. They didn't do it specifically just because it looked like a mom. It broke school policy, plain and simple, people. And I'm sorry, the problem I have with the $15 million is that Texas schools are already underfunded as it is. Our education is one of the poorest in the country when you actually pay attention. Don't fuck test scores, okay? Test scores don't actually measure shit. People, you can memorize answers to test scores, but you can't memorize the other shit that you actually need to know. That's the problem. Texas, we do good on tests, but we don't really know shit about the real world or actual applicable science and education and everything. And that's why I'm very against the $15 million, man. I don't want my school districts and my state to become even more underfunded as is, because that's coming out of all of our paychecks.
Oh, but Panda Bear, cool clock you got there. Want to show it off to the White House?
Yeah, I kind of feel like Obama was just pandering to that. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, the guy obviously had to know what was going on.
You just have to look at both sides. But in the age of political correctness, looking at both sides of the spectrum is frowned upon. We need to stand beside Ahmed, or else you're an Islamophobic bigot. And Europe right now is just committing cultural suicide right now, which is just absolutely atrocious. But yeah, we've said what we had to say here. And for that, Ahmed Mohamed and your family, especially Mr. Mohamed, you can go fuck yourself. And tell Omar Al-Bashir that you can suck my white dick for all I care. So, yeah, don't stand with Ahmed. Cheers, motherfuckers. I'm Atticus, the Death Metaler. Hope you like this video. Subscribe to my channel. Links are in the description below. Make sure to check out the Flaming Panda Bear. Keep it metal, and have a wonderful day.
Later, everyone.